We've got three what do you guys call Los Angelinians? Los Angelans?
Californians?
That's ignorant, dude. Yeah, no.
What are you, racist?
Yeah, what are you?
Couple guys, man.
Just two dudes.
Couple dudes hanging out.
An Iranian, a Jew, and an Asian man. This is the first time in studio you've had this much
ethnicity,
racial power.
Totally. This is the
without
max,
us being football players or baseball players.
This is max diversity. Like we need to film some sort of a PSA
Or Chili's
here
managers.
this morning.
Yeah.
So we've got Lucas Seeley, of course, bringing the comedy. What's up, my man?
What's going on, Big J? Good to see you,
Good
sir.
to see you. I've seen you many a times in the past few days.
Yes, I love seeing you.
Like we're best friends. And then we've got Adam, Ray, and Amir K here.
Here we go.
No homo, you know what I mean?
No homo. Just here hanging out doing your thing. Adam, you are the Jewish one?
That's right. Yeah. You could.
I just want to go to
You
the
could
line.
say that more complimentary, like I was. And you must be the guy who's got the issues with his faith and religion. No, I'm Jewish. People. It is fair though to be a little confused about Judaism because obviously there's ins and outs of every religion that people are unaware of.
Mm-hmm.
We were out in the bar last night, and there was this girl, and I told her I was Jewish, and she was like. She's like, oh, you're Jewish. Well, that's neat. But you guys have like weird rules, don't you? Like weird, like Jewy rules. Like isn't one of your rules that you like can't eat after midnight? Is that like something you observe? And I was like, no, I think you're confused with gremlins. I don't know why you would assume that about. Clearly, you don't know anything about the faith that I practice.
Gremlins are fat people. They all follow that.
Yeah.
Don't eat after midnight.
Don't have to. Yeah.
Not Jewish people. I was raised Mormon, so I fully understand
were you really?
your misconceptions about religion.
Now, do you buy into? Because I got a lot of Mormon friends, and they followed the rules and practice that, and now they all smoke a lot of pot. And
Me
love
too.
to just get down.
Me too. I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that, children. But I do.
Wait a minute. This is a children's morning program.
This is. We are the. You wear a Sesame Street shirt.
Fair
I
enough.
thought you knew.
I am 29 and I'm wearing a Sesame Street
This
T-shirt.
program brought to you by the letter C.
Yes, it is. But I am
For
like
creepy corner.
A
Yeah.
Jack Mormon. I think that's the technical term. That
Is it?
where it's like I was raised more, but like I don't follow. I mean, because you can't even drink caffeine.
Is
if
that
you're
one of the
Mormon.
rules?
Yeah, you don't.
Jesus,
your body,
man. Why
your
would-
body is a temple, and you don't put bad things in it, like cigarettes or alcohol or caffeine.
Sure.
they did a
or
lot of
fictional
drinking
stories.
last night.
Yeah.
Within 10 minutes from landing, they had 2 Jaeger bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys-
That's the fastest drink to landing ratio I've ever experienced in a town.
Welcome to Montana.
You guys we literally got off the plane and Lucas was like, "It's time for Jaeger bombs," and that's not a good Lucas impression. That's not a good Lucas impression, but like, all right, let me try.
He's like-
that's not at all what he said. It was more like, hey fellas, and I was like, all right, good to see you.
Jay
man.
Leno.
Wait, he told me about this.
This is he's like a trio. Like you combined a stereotypical gay dude, Cartman and Jay Leno, and it's Lucas.
Well, that is pretty much. I mean, if
That's his essence.
Yeah, that'd be his log line.
That's
if
my
it was a
standard.
show.
In case people have to get out of their car really quick before we go on, I want to let them know if they think you're funny
Sure.
tonight and tomorrow night at Manny's.
Shows 8
They can check
tonight,
you out.
8 tomorrow, we'll probably just stick around for a little while because some things happened in the last couple hours that might keep a couple of us here for a while.
Now he's afraid. Can I tell him?
No,
Tell him the story. So
No.
he's shacked up.
Come to the
last
show.
night.
Come to
He
the show.
thinks that
You got a girl pregnant?
Yeah,
Maybe having a
Jay
kid.
now.
Yeah, but here's what happened.
on
We
it.
didn't even touch. It was more like because Jews. I don't know if you know, but another misconception is that like we have this weird like Jedi thing where I was just like staring at her because you don't have a lot of Jews out here, right?
No, there's not. There's 4. We have 4.
You have 4, yeah,
The
and
token 4 that you
right.
need to call yourself a city.
So, and there's this like urban legend that if you go to a bar in Billings and you have 6 Jaeger bombs that were offered to you by a guy who goes, "Hey, Jaeger bombs," and after you take them, if you stare at her long enough, like, and you go Jew in her, like, then she can
she gets
conceive
pregnant.
a baby.
That is awesome. I
Anyway,
had no
that sounds
idea.
like a pretty good story to head to a commercial break too.
I just had a baby a few months ago, and that's how it happened too. I did it the Jew way. Yeah.
You know what, man? It's
looked at my
2011. A lot of people are like, "Well, let's let's get romantic." And I'm like, "All right, well, you could do that. That's obviously an option, or you could,
There's going to be a whole new racket now
Anyway.
for all these gay couples. They want to get married and they want to have children. Like if they're Jewish gay couples, they're set. They just look at each other.
That's
got a
a great
beautiful
idea.
baby. Screw
I have
paying
a-
for in vitro.
my neighbors are actually a gay couple, and this is crazy actually because they're 50 and they're very sweet. I've been neighbors with them for like 5 years.
Don't you love that? I love old gay
Old
people.
gay men
Yeah.
are like
Creepy.
they're like old gay men are the equivalent to like little fat kids who they're so nice. They're just like always in a good mood. They love to give you food. They love to receive food, and they love to bake. But they both they both clean carpets for a living, which is like is ironic, obviously.
Yeah, that does seem ironic.
But they're just always
6 gay listeners are really pissed right now.
No, they love
why?
it.
They do.
Yeah, they love it.
We're acknowledging their life.
And they're always
yeah,
they
they do.
compliment and they odd compliments too. Like I'll just come home and they're just like, "Yo, did you get new pants?" And I'm like, "What?" And they're just like, "Oh, great pants." I'm like, "Who else? Like just great pants." I haven't nobody's ever said
They are
obviously
so sweet.
And corduroys. I know a lot of people don't wear corduroys with a Sesame Street T-shirt, so they were probably
Adam
observing.
Ray does.
Yeah,
You can do it. Amir, let's talk to you a little bit. What is your deal? You're Iranian.
I'm Iranian. I think that the terror alert went up to red when I entered Billings. I'm pretty sure as soon as we stepped off the plane, security was looking at me pretty with a scrutinous eye.
But Amir's got like
It's
that
weird.
friendly terrorist look.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do. But when we
You
got
look
on the
like
plane,
you TP somebody's house or something.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No, when we
then
got on
go-
the plane, literally everybody was staring at me and him because we both have beards right now. We both have like the stubble beards, and I had to lean down and whisper to a couple fellows that were like eyeing me. I was like, "Hey, don't be a hero, man. I'm one of the nice ones." You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to give him a wink.
Yeah, I gave him a little wink, and one of the guys like, "Don't pull any funny business, buddy."
You could creep people out if you looked at them with a weird smile, and then when they're like, "What's going on?" Just give them a wink.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Let's go.
We're
And
on
then
the
at the
same
end,
page.
right when we were about to take off, I was like, Allah! I started to freak out. I'm like, hey, has anybody got a Quran I can borrow?
I left mine in my other backpack.
Gotta hit a couple prayers.
It's not filled with dynamite.
Somebody else packed this bag, and I
cartoon
can't
kind.
find my Quran. I love it.
my
So,
favorite.
do you do a lot of Iranian? What do you guys do? Like, what's your gimmick? Do either one of you have gimmicks, or just funny?
Every show,
We actually wrote a song about
every show
that.
that we like do together. We do like a song. So I guess
You coordinate your beards, and then you do a song.
Right.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
the right length. And we got actually a competition tonight. It's who can tell us the weirdest Billings, Montana story. So if you come to the show tonight, you come up to us after the show and tell us. Whoever has the weirdest story wins.
Yeah.
That's one thing we do. Another thing we do is a song.
Right. So it goes.
Is this going to be radio appropriate? You guys are scared.
Oh no, that's gonna be great.
Definitely
Yeah.
radio
But I like to see fear in your face, Jay. Fear in your face is the
Luke
equivalent of me getting complimented by my gay neighbors. It's
I'm
like
not going
that
to
great
say
for me.
this, but
And if you can-
Lucas
go.
came in here years ago, and one of his guys sang a song, and they kept saying a word that we're not allowed to say on the radio, and nearly made me lose my job. That's like $20,000 a year I wouldn't make. I'll remind you later. I don't want to tell you because then you'll say it again. You'll be like, "Oh, we can't say," and then I'll get.
Was it like
fired
one of the
again.
7 deadly words, or was
No,
it like
it wasn't.
it wasn't
that
even
bad.
on the
It was
list?
Just like
Oh, okay.
borderline. Just like it was
won't say
close.
it.
Just enough, huh?
I'm scaring you. I'm
I
scared.
just want to know who the comic was.
It was you and I don't know if it was Ed. It was one of your guys from Seattle.
Ooh.
None of these LA guys wouldn't pull those shenanigans. It's just those.
Well, I'm actually
Seattleites.
originally from Seattle, so watch your mouth. there.
Crap.
Oh,
There we go.
All right, this is over.
no, let's get the song in real quick. Let's get the song. All right,
Let's
so here we
do
go.
the
So the
song.
song
So
goes.
if you could count us in, that'd be great.
Okay.
Big J.
What-
Here we go.
3, 2.
Oh Jesus!
3,
Wait,
2.
whoa!
Wow,
Jeez,
okay.
Jay,
What, you
start
guys
it
want
over.
a beat? What's your? Well, give me
Yeah,
the.
so here it goes. Actually, we can just do a cappella.
Yeah, just do it. Let's just
by the
do
way,
this.
you've got a nice. There's a. Can we talk about this commercial that's on in the background real quick here? or-
Yeah. What for transvaginal mesh failure?
So obviously we knew that there's a lot of. We'll get to the song in a minute, but there's a lot of things that we're going to talk about this weekend. Do some jokes and stuff, but this is actually perfect timing. 1-800-BAD-DRUG. If you haven't heard about this hotline, obviously transvaginal mesh failure is a big problem. There's free consultations happening. Pulaski and Middleman, they're good dudes. They're a little creepy, but like that's what you if you're creepy, you open up.
How do you
Transvaginal.
not be creepy if you know what transvaginal mesh is?
What is that?
That's what I'm wondering. It
And
sounds
to
like
know that there's a possibility that the mesh would fail, like that's
there's a problem with. Well, I think mesh generally is something filled with holes. It sounds like it's failing already.
Yeah.
Like you should put transvaginal saran wrap or something.
Saran wrap.
What is
Yeah.
that ring that the girls put in the
The
thing?
Nuva ring.
The
or something.
Nuva ring.
Nuvo ring. Or
Nuvo
a
ring.
something ring, an engagement ring. I don't know. All right, let's.
You know what? That was a worthwhile tangent to go
There you
off.
go.
on.
It was. I
All right,
agree.
so it goes. So we go. Happy to be in Billings. Gonna tell some jokes tonight.
Where the women flow like water and the people are so good to us.
Jaeger bombs in your face. Lucas all up in your face.
If you don't have a plan B pill, take her to breakfast in the morning and give it to her in the coffee.
You told me you were cool. You told me you were clean.
But why do I have to come back in 9 months to see if it's my kid?
So we'll be at Manny's at 8 tonight. And
8 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Right.
Yes! Brilliant! There you go. Amir
That's pretty much
K.
it. That's just-
and Adam Ray.
Oh no, that's not gonna be our closer, is it?
No,
We got more to talk about.
I like the guy. You guys coordinate so much. Like Lucas has brought in multiple comedians before, and it's like it's a hodgepodge. It's one dude and another dude. You guys, your names rhyme together.
Clearly.
Your
K and
beards
Adam
match.
Ray. Yeah.
You sing together.
Watch this. Amir K and Adam Ray on the Big J Show.
See?
75. What's the
75.1.
No.
Yep. 75.
75. Yeah.
75.1. Is that what it is?
Is that even a state?
Do your research, man.
Hey, Big J. Hold on.
75.
Wait, 75.1 plays like cartoon theme songs. I feel like it's just run by an old guy named like Bernie, like, hey, welcome back. Here's the Chip and Dale song.
It's early.
Oh,
Dude,
75.
but I commend you guys on how you keep that energy and that tone. Like you have a good radio.
Yeah, yours
voice.
is natural, though.
You
You're
have a
genuine.
natural one. But like some of these guys, like
Oh,
in LA,
yeah.
they're just like 105.5, but it's really early in the morning. It's like, dude, it's 5 in the morning. Why are you talking like
We
that?
call them puker. That's puking in radio, where you do the like, wah, wah.
But I always wonder like how those guys ever call in sick to work convincingly with that voice. You know what I mean? Like, good morning, boss. Don't think I'm gonna make it in today. I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Well, you sound fine to me.
Yeah, it's like you sound exactly the same. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay at home and take some medicine at the top of the hour every hour.
What's awesome is you got to realize those guys have wives and stuff too, so they're talking to they're making love in that.
Oh,
Like
that's
that, yeah.
got to be a
Yeah.
terrible thing to be on the
Like-
receiving
like a
end of.
quote.
And they front sell everything like coming up right after this.
Yeah.
Tell them what's going on.
Coming up right after this lovemaking, I'm gonna probably buy you a salad from Wendy's.
Exactly.
Just be normal, man. I can't.
People are telling you, Lucas, on the text line here. Good job on Showtime.
Oh,
so they
thanks,
liked you.
man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a funny story. You guys will appreciate this because you've been on TV too. So Lucas finally gets his Showtime special.
Big
And
deal.
Yesterday he was in the mall and somebody walked up and they're like, "Dude, I saw you on TV." And he's like, "On Showtime?" And they're like, "No, on the Billings Way." Which is my like local TV talk show that runs
Awesome.
in the middle of the day.
Yeah, it was funny.
great.
Like I was walking in the mall, and like before in the airport when I was coming to LA last week on Saturday, the lady who was the lady at the front desk, she goes, "I just saw you, didn't I?" I'm like, "Yeah, I fly on this airline a lot." She's like, "Are you a comedian?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, I saw you on Showtime." I'm like, "Yeah, I was feeling good, right?" Yeah. And so yesterday I was at the mall, and just like you said, dude, like this guy comes up to me, he's like, "Man, I saw you on TV." I'm like, "Oh, thanks for watching my special." He's like, "Oh no, I saw you on the Billings Way with Big J." And I'm like,
She's like, no, wait, it's on the internet, the repeat sex offender section.
Yeah. What's Showtime, man?
Yeah, exactly. What? Oh, you do comedy too? I thought you just did local talk shows.
I thought you were just a
Yeah.
free
What-
Jaeger bomb Asian dude.
Yeah, do his voice one more time.
Hey, it's Lucas, everybody.
So not Lucas.
I think water just came out of his nose.
Come see me tonight at Manny's for more impressions that are dead on.
Exactly. What do you guys have anything you want to pump? Like any other projects, websites and stuff?
Check out my website, amircomedy.com. Go there for some funny videos. We got some good stuff on there. Actually, I have a couple videos with Adam Ray that are really good.
"Oh yeah, those guys have a."
I work for funnyordie.com, which
Yeah, people might have heard of it.
Yeah, they do a lot of cool stuff. So they do videos for them a lot. So
Is it as cool as I think it is? Like, do you get to ever work with like Will Ferrell and those guys, or is it straight up like you just send them a video and they put it up?
I've been in an office with them, but
I've watched their videos.
Yeah, exactly. I've
Yeah,
seen
no,
him.
he,
I've seen him in a movie, Jay.
He's not there a lot unless they do big videos that involve him that are really cool.
So he doesn't hang. But I mean, you don't. It's not like you just make a video and send it in. Like you actually get to go to the offices and like hang
I
out.
shoot a lot of stuff with their green screen there, and then yeah, I mean, just
You get over like 1 million hits on your channel, right?
yeah, there's a handful that
You
have.
know how hard it is for Adam to click 1 million times on his videos?
It took weeks.
It's difficult, man. But Amir helps me.
Your
out.
gay neighbors are going to compliment your finger dexterity.
Oh my God, I can't.
Wow, look
wait.
at how strong your finger is.
They would
Adam.
compliment
different
something like
meetings
that. But all my videos are on AdamRayTV.com, and then I guess that's
There you go.
gonna be on some VH1 shows coming up.
Oh,
Those,
you're going to be
those
like the guy that comments?
Yeah, you know, like those I love the '80s, I love
Yeah.
the '90s. So they're doing a bunch of those again. So they did one for like the greatest songs of the 2000s and the greatest hip hop moments, which clearly big hip hop fan. Right?
Clearly, yeah. Sesame Street
Sesame
shirt
Street.
Yeah.
and stubble.
That's where all the rhyming came from.
Yeah, it's so crazy just watching back on those old videos though, because there were so many old like songs you like remember, like the what's that?
What's that one? How does it go? 18 years. 18 years.
18 years, I'm back in Billings. 18 years, I'm back with a kid. Something like
got a
that.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Adam they're gonna be like, "Oh, you must really love Billings. You're going back there so much." He's like, "Yeah, I got a
for the
kid."
paternity test.
How do you? Is the girl? Was she smoking hot? Would I know her? The girl that impregnated Lucas? You'd know if I know her. Was she a regular, typical Billings bar hoe, or is this some new girl?
She's out. She goes out.
So I would probably know her.
I cannot believe you're
That's
just
awesome.
talking about that.
Now
I want to be the Godfather.
Yeah.
You got to keep it in the city. You can't choose somebody that's not
Hey,
from
he's
here.
Jewish, kind of.
Yeah.
You are.
Jewish.
Ooh.
Look at that. It's okay because you are.
Yeah.
So it's all.
Yeah. Now, how did you guys get the hot? Like, because obviously we were, some places like got like the Planet or the
how do you guys
Zone.
make up your
How do you come with hot? What is that?
I don't know. I'm sure. I mean, I think honestly, the way it happens is somebody like years ago. This station's been around since I was a kid here. They put it on and they're like, "You're gonna play top 40 music," and then I think they didn't have Google at the time, but essentially they Google like top 40 and see that there's 90 stations called hot, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll do that." Like if you look it up, like it's the same thing.
Right.
The Wolf, we have a country station, The Wolf. There's like 900 The Wolves.
Please
across
tell me
the
there's a
country.
ooh that plays into
yeah.
every song.
all the time.
What is
So do you have like a burning sensation of like somebody's like it's I spilled cup of noodle on my pants or something like, and then
We do, yeah.
welcome back like that.
Welcome back to Hot.
There's all sorts of things like it's hot in the summer and you're listening to Hot.
Oh yeah. Well, it's it's a great play on words for all the seasons.
Can we talk about Billings a little bit? Like, what do you guys do out here? Like, what is something
This is
to
it.
do?
Like,
So
we
We're
wait
here for a couple
year-round.
more days. Like, what should we do for? Do you give any water parks or?
a lot of gun shops. Notice that on the way on the way in. A lot of gun shops.
A lot of gun shots. We're becoming
gunshots.
ghetto. Like we're having
Are you
people
really?
get shot here. There was a story that the lady pled not guilty yesterday for stabbing her husband in the back with a butter knife.
With a butter
And then
knife.
She said she did it in self-defense, and they asked her to elaborate, and she said,
her back.
he hit me yesterday. So her self-defense was like, well, yeah, he hit me yesterday. So today I stabbed him in the back with a butter knife in self-defense.
And she's like, and I still don't believe it's not butter. And they're like, well, that's neither here nor there. You stabbed him in the back.
Exactly.
And
Literally.
get your vaginal mesh rejuvenation.
And you guys have billboards for meth addicts, right?
Oh, we
All
got a
over
lot
the
of those
place.
too, yeah. You'll
Now,
see if
are those
on the
effective?
show.
Like, do people see the faces of the worn down children and they go, I don't want to do that?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't want to do it, but just because I don't want to waste my money.
Because I feel like
I'm gonna
sometimes
do it.
those ads backfire. Like the kids will see like how deformed somebody's getting. They're like, that'd be like a cool like
I wanna be a
Halloween
zombie.
costume. Yeah, I want to be a zombie.
Zombie this year. Let's
Yeah.
hit the meth.
Because all those DARE programs when they would come talk to you like, and we had no idea what like pot was and all that stuff until
they showed it.
Until they come and they're like, now there's something out there that makes cookies delicious and everything really funny for no reason. And you're like, what is that? But don't do it. Well, all right.
My favorite thing was when they made us spin in circles. When the DARE counselor came and it was a cop and he was like, spin in a circle now. You want to see what it's like to be drunk? And everyone's like, whoa, this is fun.
I know they do. They have this thing, like a dare thing that they bring to the fair and the carnival, and it's like you get in these two chairs and buckle in, and then it slams forward, and it's like shows you what happens if you drink and drive, and it's like a ride, like you wait in line for it. It's like,
What are you doing? I want to go on that ride again. Why are you drinking so much?
And then don't they have those drunk goggles too? This is
I've tried those
like-
on. Those are pretty effective.
Yeah, you put those on. You put those on last night, right?
exactly.
The chicks just become way hotter.
That's how you met your lovely
All right, you guys
lady.
need to take it easy.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Sing a song about it.
No, Big J, they told us you have an improv show. that you do.
for my well-being.
We do have an improv group here. Yeah. Somebody said that lady was my aunt. Dinner's gonna be weird now. I think the lady you knocked
No,
up.
let me tell you, dinner's going to be just fine because
Because Uncle Adam's coming to town.
Whoa.
Are you going to dinner with her even? Like,
Well, ask so we can get on the same page if his aunt loves macaroni and cheese because that's what we talked about for a long time.
you talked about a girl for macaroni and cheese and then got her pregnant? You're like, that's all I need to know? You like macaroni
Dude, I'm only in town for a couple of days. I got to make sure.
I don't have time.
No, that's my foreplay.
We gotta go. We've got some.
we really?
got some hotliners to play, talking about how hot our station
Can people
is.
can we take callers or is this not a time we can?
We're like so far behind.
Oh yeah, we got to
Give out you can give out your cell phone number.
Okay.
Take calls.
It's 1-800-BAD-DRUG, which also coincidentally is the number for the Vaginal Mesh Failure Society Rejuvenation Organization Foundation.
It was all just really a plug for you.
It's really I'm here to spread the good word about
Just to let you
Not
know
just
China
a word,
mesh.
how
but
serious
spread your
people
seed.
in Billings are. Like Lucas knows this because he performs here. Sometimes people
We'll text that number.
Don't take stuff. They take stuff so literally. Somebody says the Montana Meth Project is one of the most successful anti-drug campaigns in the country. They just want to let you know.
Spoken like a true meth user.
Yeah,
They want you
smoking.
to know. And the nephew or niece says she makes crappy mac and cheese, but she makes a nice steak. So There you go.
So does Adam, no pun intended. I don't know what that means.
Whoa, take it easy,
I love
racist.
it. We've got Adam K and Amir K. Adam, which are both K's.
You know what, man?
Adam Ray and Amir K.
No, let's go with that from now on because I don't know who I am anymore at this point after last
Nanny's,
night.
8 o'clock, Friday and Saturday night.
Tonight and tomorrow night. Tickets are available at laughstub.com, or you could just get them at the Asian Nights Casino, or just show up at the door tonight. You got room, Lucas?
We got room.
They'll fit you in. And
Love you, Jay.
And we're doing a
Thanks for having us,
VIP table.
Yes.
That Hot 1019's doing.
We're going to do that right now. 238-1019, color number 9. We'll hook you up with a free VIP table for 40.
Wow.
4. Oh, for 4.
No, tickets are doing a little better than that. There's not that much room available.
4 people tonight. 238-1019. Check these guys out. Very funny headliners from Los Angeles.
Come get pregnant.
In Billings. And you get pregnant. Hot 1019, who's this?
Amy.
Amy, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Amy, do you want to get pregnant by a Jewish man?
No, that'd make for my 4th, and I don't think I need another one.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. 3's plenty. I've got 1, and I'm already thinking that might be a little too much. So,
But that's
Yeah.
18 years.
yeah, you got time. Amy, you want to go check out their comedy show though? You don't have to get pregnant. It's not mandatory.
Yeah, no, I'd like to go check out the show, but I cannot get pregnant.
Okay, we'll make a deal right there. We're gonna hook you up with a VIP table for 4 to check out the show this weekend at Maddie's. Adam Ray and Amir K. Thank you so much for calling. Congrats, Amy.
Thanks.
There you go. No pregnancy, but free comedy. Now, what are you gonna say?
Adam
Good.
worked with Justin Bieber on Punk'd.
You got to be kidding me, Adam. Get on that microphone. You met the Biebs
Briefly.
just briefly?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, he's going to have a kid soon.
What's that?
Yeah, Bieber's gonna have a kid. Bieber can't have a kid. He's not.
What's that?
Hasn't hit puberty. So you were on Punk'd?
Yeah, I
with-
was writing for it, the new one, yeah.
Oh, so you were the guy.
It's
that
coming
writes.
with the pranks, yeah.
And what do you do? I mean, you should be able to parlay that into a new show. I'm telling you right now, I see Punk'd, and I'm like, this is one of the greatest shows.
Ever.
Great concept. Usually when a show goes away, something fills its slot that's very similar, just like a different spin. Why is there no good prank show right now?
Like another, candid camera type show?
Get your people to make that happen.
Don DeLuise host You're on Candid Camera?
Candid camera, yeah, that was a
I
good
think
one.
that was a
back
while
in the
ago.
day. Yeah, that was back
I think
in
just
the
like
day.
a prank show, you just need a new host. Get
Right.
get Charlie Sheen.
That'd be-
Switch.
that'd be a great
Ashton will
idea.
take his gig. He can take
That'd
Ashton's.
be a great idea. I
Make
mean,
it
you
happen.
definitely would have to raise the bar as far as what type of pranks you do, because with things with Punk'd, it's like repossessing somebody's house or making them think that they knocked over a fancy vase. But I think you'd have to up the ante.
Or we can tell them that they
flying
got
to
somebody
Billings
pregnant in Billings.
Yeah,
That's a good prank.
That's a good prank,
You're
you know?
freaking out right now. He keeps looking around waiting for Ashton to bust through the door
Yeah,
or
I'm
something.
definitely
No
hoping
punks
that's
here,
the
bro.
case.
This is for real.
Do you think, just one last question, McLovin is in love with the Biebs? Like,
he
if
is,
you
and
picture
almost
them,
like a little at first he was like, yeah, I'm a huge Biebs fan, and I was like, yeah, he's a.
I like how everyone's
pretty
Jay
good-
Leno.
What do I sound like, Lucas?
yeah. No, he's good. That's the McLovin voice.
Yeah.
Good. Sorry, guys.
You have a great voice. You know that though.
Yeah.
He's got a voice for radio.
It's a
When you guys came in
moneymaker.
here and said I have a good radio
Yeah.
voice, he puts me to shame. He does movie trailers. Do a little Justin Bieber
Oh my
plug
God.
for
Let's
him.
let's do a dueling movie trailer.
Yeah, go back and forth.
Right, so here it's a trailer. Actually, you know what? You're gonna be the guy in the movie. I'm gonna set it up like it's a Bieber movie, and you're gonna be like the voices in it. So it's all right.
Okay.
Here we go. So this Friday, find out what happens when a Justin Bieber superfan.
Hi, guys.
No, do your voice.
Oh, my voice.
I want to hear your smooth
Oh.
voice.
Hi, ladies.
Oh Jesus Christ! Let's start over. All right, here we
Okay.
go. Ready? This Friday, find out what happens when an ultimate Justin Bieber superfan shows up to a party wearing nothing but a Justin Bieber T-shirt.
Hey, kids, look it. I like Justin Bieber.
It's straight up molester. Like
Yeah.
that's like all you.
I want to go on the record and say I don't own a Justin. I almost bought one, but I don't own a Justin Bieber shirt. I own a Taylor Swift shirt, but I do not own a Justin Bieber
But
shirt.
you do officially own a property of Yellowstone National
Yeah.
Park, oldest and best shirt.
Which, by the way, I just heard a story. If this is true about a guy putting some stuff into his body and then heading out into the woods to get eaten by bears. Is that true?
The getting a guy did get eaten by a bear, but
happened recently.
that might be the LA version of the putting stuff into his body thing. Like
Well, did he go out there?
he was just walking down the trail.
Was it
and
with
I don't know.
his
You guys
wife,
might have a
right?
news story.
Wayne, you said he went out
Wayne's
there.
like making up stories about drugs.
No.
Druggers.
All right, so what happened was this guy escaped from to Texas prison or something. He came up here and did some drugs and wanted to get eaten by animals at West Yellowstone.
I don't know
That's
what
where he got
Wayne's talking
caught.
about.
So, I mean,
Wayne is
Yeah.
high as hell right
Yeah,
now.
Wayne
I'm
is
serious.
No, there was a real story though where a guy was like hiking with his wife or whatever, and then like had no mace or a
Yeah.
gun, and he got eaten.
That just
That's
happened.
a real one.
is there such a lack of
dying words
activities
were,
out
"Honey,
here that it's
run."
like, well, I guess we've done everything.
were.
We might as well just go see if we could not get eaten by bears.
I don't. I don't. Like I'm smart. People look at me and they're like, Jay, you are fat and unhealthy and
That's
not
not
active,
true.
and I'm like, no, I'm safe. Like I'm safe in here. I'm safe at my house. Screw up.
I go to Subway. I'll maybe go bowling. I'm not
Yeah.
going to walk anywhere near possibilities of bears.
That's what I'm saying. I'll drive through the park, but I'm not going to get out of my car.
Why would you do
You don't
that?
go to the zoo and climb into the enclosure because it's
How?
in your own backyard. That's everybody's excuse. It's my own backyard. No, there's not bears in my backyard.
Yeah, unless you live with the Bernstein Bears or something.
That's true. But I kicked them out months ago. They're bad rent payers.
Oh.
Bad tenants.
So ignorant.
Adam Ray,
Barely
and Amir
make
K. Tonight and tomorrow night at Manny's, we have like 30 minutes of commercials to get to in the next 10 minutes. So
How are you going to fit all that? Well, you got the
No, I
vaginal
promo that.
failure.
I bet this is the only station you've ever been on that promos commercials coming up.
Yeah, promos,
you
commercials coming up.
definitely-
Yeah, wait till you hear this one, guys.
You're also the only radio DJ I know that has a bucket of suckers like you're at the pediatrician's house.
I know.
And
about
I
that?
noticed how I said house and how I went to his house and not the actual clinic. Because I was so lured in by his touch and his smell, and he was like, you think these suckers are good? You should see what happens over on Cherry Lane. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, well, why don't you
Doesn't everybody
put
get
on your pants and
daily checkups?
well, I mean, I had tonsillitis and also
I was constantly sick, man.
Constantly
Manny's
sick.
tonight
All
and
right.
tomorrow night. I love you guys.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.